Hey, what's up everyone? It's Doug with RetroGate Gaming. Thank you for joining me for another video discussion here on my channel. Make sure that you put your comments to this particular subject down below this video. I'd love to hear what you have to think, but let's go ahead and move right into today's discussion. Now, I feel like making it abundantly clear that the Nintendo NX is a console that I am heavily looking forward to, and Nintendo is going to more likely reveal it at any moment now. But I think that Nintendo needs to get around to revealing it soon. And this is coming from a hardcore Nintendo fan for various reasons that I've explained throughout my years of doing YouTube. I'm not going to do it here or there. But I'm just saying that if Nintendo is going to really reveal this system, not reveal this system, but have this system released in March, they need to show it off soon. Okay? I mean, we're getting into November here. As of this weekend, it's gonna be October. So by the time we get into the October-November realm, right around there, people are gonna start thinking about Christmas. They're gonna start thinking about this, that, or the other. And if Nintendo still has no Nintendo NX reveal or any concrete news out, it's probably going to potentially ruin their reveal. You know? I mean, because I remember, and again, 6 months, 5 months is a very short amount of time. I'm just going to go ahead and say 5 months because we're basically almost in October at this point. And it's a very short amount of time because I can remember when the Wii U was first revealed. I was at work and I watched it on a smartphone. I can remember when the PS3 came out. I can remember a lot of console launches. And it seems like such a short amount of time ago to me, and those were years ago. So 5 months is really nothing, and you have no hype built up for the system yet, Nintendo. None. And that's what my problem comes down to when it comes to this system reveal. It's something that Nintendo needs to get around to. Even if they don't show off anything hardware-wise, they should probably at least be like, look, we have Mass Effect Andromeda, or we have Watch Dogs 2 or something to at least show people what the system is semi-capable of. Now again, don't get me wrong, because I have said before that specs don't matter, so it doesn't really matter to me whether it is a less powerful system than the PlayStation 4 or if it's more powerful than anything that's currently out on the market. But I'm just trying to say that now is the time to hit while the iron is hot. We just had the PS4 Pro reveal. A lot of people weren't too very excited about that. And we know that we're probably not going to get much from the Scorpio anytime soon because they're not planning to come out with it until late next year. So we have an opportunity now, Nintendo, for you to strike while the iron is hot, get that reveal out there, show people this brand new technology, because let's face it, the PS4 Pro is basically just an upgraded PlayStation, and the Xbox Scorpio is basically the exact same thing. It's going to be just more likely a very highly improved upon Xbox One. So you have the opportunity to come out with new technology that people don't know anything about and get them more excited about it than anything else that could potentially be revealed this year or even next year. And to also start showing off games that are going to come out in 2017 to get people to thinking about it. You know? Think about it this way. Any potential sales that the PS4 might have could potentially be just completely nullified because you announced a Nintendo NX. Because someone might be thinking, you know, I want to get that PlayStation 4 Pro, but Nintendo just showed off this NX, and within a few months' time, rather than me get a brand new console in December, I can wait a couple more months and get a brand new console then that I don't know anything about yet. Because, you know, it's not a PlayStation 4. I know what a PlayStation 4 does. This is something brand new, untested. The controller looks great. The games look great. You have that opportunity. And honestly, to me, the most important thing about all of this, Nintendo, is that you need to get something out there, you know? And again, this is just coming from my point of view, but you're planning to show this thing off in March, or have it to at least come out in March. That's when you're talking about, that's what you want to have it come out, is in March. You're talking about potentially 5 months. 5 months. If you show this thing off in October and reveal it in October, you're talking about 5 months to get this thing hyped up to the common folk out there that don't know anything, that don't follow you closely, that don't check the news feeds every day, like people like me or other more enthusiastic Nintendo and technology enthusiasts out there are doing. You have 5 months. It's not a lot of time. 5 months to get the idea across to people that this is a new concept, it's a new system, it has new games, here's what it does differently, this, that, or the other. You have 5 months to do that. It's not a very long amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And you need to do that. Because it's going to get to a point now to where I want to say probably by mid-October, probably even November, if you don't reveal this thing off soon, people are not going to care anymore. You know, they're not going to really care, because you could then show it and say, hey, it's going to come out in a month, man. It's November, it's coming out in December. People are like, I don't care. You know? You have to, and I understand fully what you're trying to do. You're trying to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, that you want to make sure you probably have all the hardware specs, because I heard that you delayed revealing it to, you know, continue to work on hardware specs to improve upon it, and I appreciate that, but at some point you have to show it off, because if you're worried about people stealing it, like I know that you are, here's the thing, they're going to do that regardless. Okay? You have one of two situations that can happen in this. It's either going to be something like the Wii, that's going to be so revolutionary and so outside the box, it does so well that no one expected it, that companies like Microsoft and Sony are going to do what they can to copy and get a part of that market and a part of that success anyway, or it's going to be something like the Wii U, or I don't want to say the Virtual Boy, because we're at a point where virtual reality is out now, so people have kind of gone back to virtual reality when Nintendo did that first. But you get what I'm saying. Because think about what the rumors are saying here. The rumors are saying that basically it's like a gamepad with removable Wii Remote controllers on the side. That is nothing that they're going to steal. Nothing. We don't have a Vita that's coming out with a touchscreen so they can, ooh! It's like, if it really is like a Nintendo 3DS, it's going to be like a portable that you can plug in and dock and play. Like, that's something that the PlayStation Portable did. Okay? With like, I think it's 3rd generation model or whatever. You can put in the audio video out and play it through the big screen TV. That's nothing new. Sony's not going to take that. They even have PlayStation TV for playing Vita games on your TV. It's nothing new. They're not going to take it. And if they do, so what? You came out with it first. The whole point is to do something different from what they do, like you did with the Wii U gamepad. You know, to be able to have that functionality, that what they were trying to do with the PS4 and the Vita, and have it be a single unified infrastructure, and just simply do it better. Because that's what I think Nintendo is going to do. You know, I think that we're getting the rumors mixed up. People are confusing what they're talking about with the console and what they're talking about with the portable, and making it seem like it's a console hybrid. I think it's really going to be both. I think it's going to be something like a Vita, a very powerful handheld system that downscales the games, has physical media, you know, like a SD card or a thumbstick or something, that you then plug into the home console and it upscales it to something more along the lines of like a PS4 or something like that. That's what I think. I really would like to see Nintendo come out with a 4K capable native game, capable system that does it natively, is what I'm trying to say. That does 4K native gameplay, and of course 60 frames per second or better. But of course it doesn't really matter. As long as you give me the exclusive content that I can only get on Nintendo NX, I'm going to buy it. Because I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm a techno kind of guy. You know, I love technology, and gizmos and gadgets, and I especially love Nintendo because they always revive me and make me feel vibrant and fall in love with games again. So I'm more likely going to pick it up anyway, Nintendo. But if you really want to get that market, you have to show off games for the core audience. You have to show off first-party exclusives. You have to show off third-party games. You have to show off content that's going to appeal to everybody. And I think as long as you do that, and it's a good price, like $350, $400, I think that that's going to be a very comfortable amount for people to swallow. Anything more than that, I think they're going to question it. Anything less than that, I think they're going to question it. And it depends upon what it is. A $350 portable had better be very powerful. A $350 console could probably be a lot better. If it's both, that is a good price for both. But again, only time will tell on what exactly the Nintendo NX is. I just wanted to share my thoughts about some of the recent stuff that's come out, and also just talk about my whole thing about why hasn't the NX been revealed yet. I mean, people were talking about Tokyo Game Show, that came and went. People were talking about, I think, September 12th or something like that. That came and went. Or September 21st, that came and went. All these different dates that people keep revealing. And now they're talking about it's going to be revealed in October. I think that that's a little bit too late to reveal it. But if they reveal it in October and it blows my socks off, that's fine. I'll be here talking about it either way. So I hope that you'll join me for that. And like I said earlier, make sure that you put your comments down below about what you think about it. When should Nintendo reveal it? What do you think it is? Do you even still care at this point? Has it become too late for Nintendo to probably even talk about it at all? And what games would you like to see? You know, just basically throw anything out there that you want to talk about with the Nintendo NX. Make sure that you like this video if you enjoyed this content, to let me know that you want more videos like this talking about the Nintendo NX, even though I am getting a little bit tired of talking about the NX, because one of the reasons, again, the last point that I want to make, Nintendo, you need to talk about this. It's time to end the rumors. We've been talking about rumors for 2 years now. It's done. You either need to do like, it's like the analogy, and I don't want to cuss on here, but you need to shit or get off the toilet, okay? That's basically what it is. It's either something that you're going to show off and people are going to love and they're going to go nuts for, or they're going to hate it. Either way, they're going to love it or hate it anyway, if you think about it. You're going to have those people that are like the Wii U, and they're going to be divided. They're either going to love it or they're going to hate it. Either way. You know, same thing with the PS4 Pro. There are some people that liked it, there's a lot of people that didn't like it, but Sony revealed it anyway. So that's what you just need to do. Just go ahead and end these rumors. You know, either it's a hybrid console and the rumors are right, and it's a horrible idea, and people that think that's a horrible idea think that's a horrible idea, and the people that get the idea behind it, they're going to love it. Or it's not. And you can just put it to rest and be like, there's no way it can be this because look at the games that are running on it. Something, you know? But that's just my 2 cents, guys. Thank you for joining me, as always. Make sure that you subscribe, because I try to do videos like this at least once a week if you enjoy this content. And also you can feel free to follow me on Twitter as well, at RetroGeekGaming, where I talk about future videos that I will probably talk about, throw different subjects out there, and just try to have more general discussion with the public on there as well. You're always welcome to suggest stuff as well. I'll make sure that I give you a shout out if I use your content. But thanks for watching, guys, as always. I don't want to drag this video out much longer. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.